lean over and see how it hang. When I was leaning over before, I was like, oh God. Oh God. I said, oh no, I need help. It's Jasmine Nicole, and welcome to Weight with Jazz, a safe space for the obese, the overweight, those who just want to lose weight, and myself to share our weight journeys and a little bit of my life too. What do we do as we're losing the weight and we start losing things? We start losing important parts, or important parts of our body starts to decrease and lackluster and form dense, etc. How do we tackle these cosmetic challenges? Let's get right into it. I know you guys have seen my display here, we're gonna get into it. Just not for show, but these are products that I use, okay? I done my research on these products. I've been using them for months on months. Some of them 60 days, other about 30 days, and then some products about 3 or so months, or even less than that. I've been mixing and matching, but let's get into the most common product people know, people trust, people love, and that's Palmer's, okay? Palmer's, and I want to get right into Palmer's Bust Cream. Bust being the chest area, okay? This is a common decline when you lose weight. And it's a win for some who are really busty and are considering breast reduction because of just the pain and all the other things that come along with it. So that's a win. Weight loss contributes to the loss of fat tissue in the chest, because a lot of this is fat, but sometimes you may feel like it goes a little too far, okay? The weight loss in the chest goes a little too far, leaving some lifelessness, okay? Some lifelessness, and you need a little help, and you're not trying to go the extreme level of regular cosmetic alterations. You may just need a lift. You need something collagen based, which helps with elasticity of the skin, especially as we're aging, okay? Shout out to all the young bucks out there, okay? I used to be there. I got grays coming all in. It's real. So what can we do to try to counter as we go in everyday life? Okay, let's just be real. There are products, topical products that we can put on our skin that can nourish it, increase the moisture, which is important, moisturization for skin elasticity, to treat it, to repair it, and it takes repetitive application. So none of these products are miracle products that are going to immediately just like change within the next 24 hours based on my experience and my experimentation, okay? But over a period of weeks, months, you will start seeing a change, seeing the illusion of your chest being more full, looking plumper, even if it's not really plump. But that's the whole point, but in a sense, it may actually be plumper because it's real dermatologist approved, you know, ingredients in this formula. Nourished with vitamin E. We know vitamin E in general, even if you use that separately, is amazing for the skin. It's amazing for use. Rejuvenation, preservation, all of that. So I definitely recommend Palmer's Plus Cream, okay? We'll go right into Palmer's Firming Butter, just to firm all over your body. So I will apply this on all of my body, and I will apply this on my chest area. This helps for the look of your skin being more tight, okay? Does it completely tighten skin? No. Like I said, this is the illusion of such, and hopefully based on the formula, over time, it leaves, you know, permanent, you know, effects because of the nutrient ingredients. Let's get right into it. A major area that we regret to have lost in any way, and that is the butt, okay? The butt, the bum, however you refer to it. And there are many enhancement products out there. I take an oral supplement, as well as I take, I apply this enhancement cream, butt filler. So my oral supplement is Curve Booster. It's absolutely natural. It's vegan, vegetable capsule based, and full of natural herbs. So what I take is completely herbalistic, because herbs, according to science, wild yam, saw palmetto, etc., definitely have some serious treatment effects for your skin and all of that, you know. So I trust that. I've been taking it, and I think I have like maybe half a bottle left. I don't really see anything yet, so fingers crossed, but you know, you have to take at least 2 bottles of this stuff to see some results, in addition to drinking protein if you can't consume enough protein by eating it, but a good amount of protein consumption and targeted glute exercises. Okay, so you got to kind of have the whole package in place to build it, in addition to helping the look. This does produce an effect immediately. I'm telling you right now, I do feel it when I apply it on my butt. All right, I feel it, which makes me feel like it's promising. I feel it on my butt. It's promising. It's tingling. It's doing something. It's tightening. It's doing something. So with continued use, let's see. But there are many products out there, but you know, these are what I rate based on my research and feelings with them. Do your own research. If you're in the land of exploring topical alternatives for chest enhancements, butt enhancements, just think skin and you know, tightening, cellulite tightening, and all that type of stuff. The stuff that sometimes is inevitable with weight loss, and it's not necessarily linked to GLP-1 medication. So the idea of this Ozempic butt is not, they make it a thing, but it's not a thing, because you can have a drastic loss in skin elasticity from weight loss in general, period. Okay, just losing a large amount of weight depending on how big you were, also how fast you lost the weight, etc. So it's not just based, it's not like based on a medication. So I don't feed into all that, but I know society does, and that's been the running tale. So know that that's not what it is, boo-boo. That's not what it is. What's next? What's for the bum? I physically take these, okay? Bus Max, look them up. Clinically proven, safe, vegan, full of the natural herbs, and they work. I'm telling you right now, this does work, and many reviews agree. So do your research on it. I noticed filler in my chest because I went down in size. Okay, let me be real with it. I went down in size. Now I'm 36B, between 36B, and if I can't find a 36, then I squeeze my behind into a 34. I just don't want it to be too tight around here, you know. But typically a 36B. That's what I'm now. That's what I am now. Okay, but it's still it lacks some luster. I needed to fill in a little bit. Okay, I am on bottom 2 of Bust Max, and it definitely feels and looks like it is filling in areas. It's not the sag over. You know, you can judge that when you lean over and see how it hangs. When I was leaning over before, I was like, oh God. Oh God. I said, oh no, I need help. I'm leaning over and I said, oh, it's filling in. Okay, so it's like your body needs to reset too. And sometimes you need some supplementation. It is okay. Don't let anybody discourage you to think that you can't seek alternative supplementation options. Do your research, because there are some great products out there, clinically approved, have their stamp of safety clearances and all of that. So don't be afraid, because I'm telling you, this is a transformation. It's not going to just be, 300 something pounds and whoo, now I'm built and toned and tight and right. I didn't drop all that weight and have to do nothing else. It does not work for the mass. Maybe for those where it's just genetically in place, that does have a large factor, which is muscle tone and tightening coming out of nowhere from a body that was very, very large. But it's less likely for a few, okay? You gonna have to do some work, get some skin removed sometimes, whatever. It depends on what your unique body situation is, okay? Because everybody's look after the weight loss is different. So you gotta judge yourself on areas that are still saggy and cellulite, and what can you do in addition to specific exercises. You gotta really get into it, like y'all, but you gotta wanna get into it. If you don't wanna get into it, just leave it and live life, do it. Do you, boo, because everybody doesn't want the same thing, and that's okay. But what's the most important thing is that everybody wants that weight loss, and that is what the key is. Everything after that is just subjective, based on your taste and preference of yourself. But as long as you have lost that weight, you have significantly made changes in your life to save your life, and that's all that's needed. That's enough in itself, period. But the ones, who want to do a little bit more, be stepping in the lane of vanity, just saying, trying to do a little something. Topical alternatives, supplementations, natural and, like I said, clinically approved ones are good to use, in my opinion. And they, so far, good to me. And it's also, it's a trial with them. You got to try it out and see how it works, and take everything into consideration. Run it by your physician. What you do try, anything that you do take or use or put on your skin can be subject to side effects. Side effects come along with anything. It may affect you, may not. So make sure you just do your research and make sure it's not conflicting with medications that you're currently on, that type of stuff. So it was a good clearance for me. We cool. But hopefully I can help you out, because listen, it's some areas in this body that's struggling, but at the same time, I'm feeling like areas are tight, and then So, you know, it's just motivation is making me feel good to continue my efforts in resistant training and weight training and cardio. You know, I'm keeping the cardio in because cardio is important for the whole overall silhouette and lean look. Cardio is good for the molding too, just as weight training. So it should be a good amount of both. Y'all, hope this works out for you. I needed to do this in a separate video, so I know, yeah, please excuse the other video. I'm wearing the same thing, y'all. I didn't want to combine the videos and make it so long because I know y'all tired of hearing me run my mouth. My videos be long, okay? I just have so much to say, you know, and I'm just long-winded. Thank you, though, for your patience. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Be real.